with each other over the years, and that will remain there long after we leave. I think that all of those events were a gift that provided us with access to a strength, a joy, and a determination that we would have never known we had. And those experiences help us to connect with and to understand the depth, the complexity, and the beauty of this life journey that we are on. This connection and this understanding will, without doubt, help our patients as well. Because one of the most important aspects of our role as healthcare practitioners is our perspective. We are able to help our patients take a 10,000-foot view of their life. And from that perspective, we can help them understand that although they have pain, they are not their pain. That they may at this moment be depressed, but they are not in their depression. We can help our patients to understand that diagnosis does not need to be a life sentence. We can help our patients to see that just like yin is found within yang, and yang is found within yin, within the deepest sadness lies the deepest joy. Within the deepest pain lies the most important lessons. Within the deepest heartbreak lies the deepest love. And within the deepest discontent lies the deepest desire of our souls. We can show our patients that by taking a holistic view of their life, they have access to new ways of addressing their health concerns. We can help our patients to see how their lifestyle and emotions affect their physical health. And in doing so, we help our patients access the power within themselves that will change their lives. This is not just our ability. I think this is our responsibility, should we choose to accept it. The author and scholar Joseph Campbell wrote extensively about the hero's journey. And I'm going to simplify it, but basically the hero's journey is the foundation for some of the greatest classic stories in history. The hero always has a call to adventure. Usually the hero refuses that call. When the hero finally accepts the challenge, there are many trials in the way of the final destination, and the hero must decide at various points if the journey is worth the reward. And usually, in the best classical stories, it always is. And I think that this journey that we're on as alternative healthcare practitioners is kind of like a hero's journey. We might not think about ourselves as being heroes, but that doesn't really matter, because someone will. Someone will look at us and tell us that we helped them bring a human life into this world. Someone will tell us that our treatments freed them from pain so that they could spend precious moments playing with their grandchildren. Someone will tell us that we helped them fight the biggest, scariest battle of their lives with cancer, diabetes, morbid obesity, or substance abuse. And someone will tell us that we saved their life. And I think that's what our medicine is capable of. So when someone asks us the question, so what is it that you do? We have a couple of choices. We can say something like, I'm an acupuncturist. I insert needles into the body to treat diseases of the mind, body, and spirit. That's absolutely true. We could also be a bit bold. We could say something like, I assist people in finding hope when they have lost it. I assist my patients in living lives with decreased pain, stress, and anxiety so they can live lives with increased joy. I look at each patient as an individual, and I am the future of healthcare in this country. It's bold, but it's true. And in this changing political landscape, it will be important for us to be bold, to assert that our medicine works, to be bold enough to declare that we are relevant and we are needed, to be bold enough to say, yes, our place is in hospitals, birthing centers, working in hospice, conducting research, working with the military, and wherever else we choose to be. To be bold enough to know that we are worth what we charge, and we are worth much more than what we charge. It is that boldness that will not just make a difference in our professional success, but in the future of healthcare in this country and around the world. So yes, my friends, this is the end of our journey at QCOM. We can party till we can't see straight, if we haven't done so already. We can sell all of our textbooks. We can burn all of our class notes, but don't burn Dr. O's notes. We can do whatever we need to do to find closure. But the truth is, our work has just begun. And for all of us that are in this room today, I would offer that our work begins with ourselves. By walking our walk and talking our talk. By taking time to relax. By putting our feet in the grass and sitting in the sun. This is our time to trade textbooks for trashy romance novels and Netflix movies. To trade dark under-eye circles for sleep. This is the time to do less and to be more. This is the time to listen to the silence, because it is in that place that we know exactly who we are and what we want in this life. This is the time to get clear on our strengths and what we have to offer. This is the time to build ourselves back up for the next part of our journey, where some of our greatest adventures will await us. We'll be opening our doors to the public, working with patients who may test our patience. And of course, we're going to be battling the biggest, strongest enemy of them all, Sallie Mae. And yes, it is absolutely true that we have learned invaluable information during our time at Pacific College. I'm going to say a couple of things that might sound a little crazy to some of you. Maybe now that we've taken all the tests and we've proven that we are capable and we are confident, maybe it's time for us to do just a little bit of unlearning. Maybe it's time for us to not be so quick to label our patients as a diagnosis, a pattern, and a treatment principle the way that we have been so well taught. Maybe it's time for us to stop, pause, and connect with the people in front of us. Because in this world filled with Facebook, Twitter, text messages, and email, we are all so connected, yet so many of us feel disconnected, unheard, separate, and alone. And I think what our patients desire from us first is compassion and connection, to feel like they are being heard, and to feel like they are being understood. And I can say, with 100% confidence, standing here in front of you, being the daughter of immigrant parents, hi Mom, hi Dad. Being a chronic overachiever, someone who started dreaming about college when she was 8 years old, someone who's graduating as one of the top performing students in this class, I can say that our patients really don't care how much we know until they know how much we care about them and their health. I can say that the highest GPA and the most awards means absolutely nothing if we can't look at every person with compassion and see each one as a unique human being with a unique story, unique struggles, and unique goals. So, if this is a journey, what's the point? What's the end destination? I thought a lot about it, and I know that it's going to be different for everyone. But I'll share with you what I feel. I think that the point of the journey is the journey itself. I think the point of the journey is to approach each day from the perspective of a child, excited by, humbled by, in awe of this medicine that we practice and this path that we've chosen. To remember that even though our eyes may be set on the mountaintops of our lives, the high points, the excitement, the wisdom that we seek, and the lessons that we desire are often found in the valleys where we might be fearful. I think that part of this journey is learning to accept and embrace all parts of the journey. I think the point of the journey is to remember that no matter where we go on this path, no matter how afraid or alone we might feel, we will always have roots in the deep tradition of Chinese medicine, and we will always have roots in each other. What we have shared and experienced during these years has created a special, unique bond between all of us, a bond that we will always have. I think the point of the journey is to remember our community, to remember that we couldn't have done this alone, to express our gratitude family and friends, and to our mentors, the supervisors, faculty, and staff who have supported us in fulfilling this dream. To cherish the bonds that we have, and to never take them for granted. And finally, I think that the point of the journey is to remember the joy, the passion, the determination, and the enthusiasm that we had when we first set foot into Pacific College of Oriental Medicine those millions of seconds ago, and to keep those feelings with us always. So in closing, I'd love to share one of my favorite quotes with you. I think it really describes the point of this hero's journey that I've been talking about. The quote is by T.S. Eliot, and it is, "We shall not cease from exploration, and the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started, and to know this place for the first time." Thank you.